sinners who has hurt all mankind. Just save his soul, believe one love.
Okay, I think you'll all agree with me when I say that Mr. Moses Nagamutu is one passionate Barbician. Yes? All right. Next, I think we've been waiting all evening to hear from this gentleman. And so the young lady who is going to introduce our next speaker is none other than Ms. Priya Singh Bowden. Please welcome her again.
Okay, I got some exciting person to introduce. Fellow Guyanese, it is my distinct honor to be asked this evening to introduce the presidential candidate of the APNU AFC coalition. David Granger is a true son of Guyana. All of us can surf the web and read the biodata on this gentleman. It is extensive and it is very impressive. I urge you all have these cell phones, these things in your hands, get to know this man. It is important that you understand all of his personal achievements. But I prefer to introduce him in my own way. I would like to share with you a little of what I know about this gentleman that is perhaps not written in books and is not on the internet. David Granger is a person of absolutely unquestioned integrity and high moral rectitude. His friendships span the entire spectrum of Guyanese society. In his and his wife's home, people of all ethnicities are in their life and in their home. He, David Granger, remember his name. He has been trained all of his life to serve his country. He has done this and will continue to do this irrespective of people's ethnicity. I have worked, and I have been fortunate to work alongside David on publications in the past. I know that he cares deeply about the downtrodden and the disadvantaged. He has a deep, caring heart. He does not show a lot of emotion. He is not good at small talk. But he is most comfortable when he can deliver to make a difference in a person's life. David Granger, remember that name, is undoubtedly a very intelligent man. His extensive, yes, he's very much more intelligent than that fellow you just mentioned. David Granger is undoubtedly a very intelligent man. His extensive grasp of world history will ensure that he makes Guyana proud wherever he goes. He is respectful to others and sincere. He is dignified and correct. And when he represents his people and his country, we will all be proud. When David Granger, remember that name, gives you his word, you can take it to the bank. Let me tell you just a little story before I introduce this man. Tonight, due to a small kink in his calendar, another event was scheduled for Kukwani. He was so distressed that he had to reschedule that meeting to tomorrow morning, just so that he could keep his word to the folks in that area. He will have to go through tonight with very little sleep so that he can start his journey to the river in a few hours. What that tells me about David Granger is that he is the kind of person we need right now. Someone who will not forget the ordinary citizens of Guyana, but will position himself to respect and serve them. We have all been like lost sheep in the wilderness over these past few years, as this ruling party has become more and more remote from even the people who voted them in. Mr. and Mrs. David Granger will do us proud. They are accomplished people, well-versed in languages. They both speak Portuguese and so much more. I know that David Granger will deliver a united Guyana, firmly planted on the road to prosperity. He will be a servant leader. He will be your president in a few days' time. Fellow Guyanese, put your hands up in the air, all of you. Get ready. Fellow Guyanese, the honor is mine to welcome the president in waiting of Guyana, David Granger.